Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Jason here, and this is the beginner tips for No Man's Sky. So, in the last few episodes, this is an ongoing series. In the last few episodes, we got our cool equipment. We're ready to go. We got our awesome Sentinel multi-tool, as you can see. So, we got that done. We got a whole bunch of tips on how to start the game, how to build and find really cool items, including a Sentinel multi-tool and a Sentinel ship. So specifically the last episode, we got our Sentinel multi-tool. Let's get our Sentinel ship. Now remember, we went to a harmonic camp. That's where we're at right now. We were able to use this harmonic interface to scan for a dissonant spike right over there. So that means that is a Sentinel ship. So what you can do if you want to farm, what you can do is if you put down a marker, like put on a base computer, that way you know this is it right here. Or put down a save beacon, that way you know this is always where you can come back to, because you can scan for a ship, and if you don't like this one that they found, you can scan for another one as soon as you go through the motions on it. So let's put down a base computer here. That way we have a marker here, so it's always going to be marked for us. We know that our base here, and we can even rename the base into like Harmonic Camp or whatever you want to do. That way you can, mark the location for you. And I use this a lot. I'll put down a save beacon or a base computer at a special location. That way I can always remember where it is. So I believe you can't rename it until you can upload it. So let's put down some floors. Now we're doing this just so we can actually upload the base. That way everyone can see it. And I can rename it. Boom, boom, boom. So that should be enough, I believe. Is it too small? Oh, it's still too small, man. So it's not 8. I believe it may be 10. There's a certain amount of pieces you have to put down before you can actually upload it. And it is 10. All right, 10. So we can put this down as like anything, like a harmonic camp. And that way everyone knows. When I upload it, everyone knows this is the harmonic camp base. And if I want to, I can just do a cool screenshot right here so they know that's what it looks like right there. So there you go. Boom. Upload it. And now when you upload a base, everyone can see it. If they're connected to the online servers for No Man's Sky, they will be able to see it. And you don't need to keep that stuff there. You can always get rid of it. Oh my. Of course my launch fuel is full or empty, excuse me. Of course I don't have enough of that. All right. So I need to get some materials here. And if you missed the last episode, we went over how, look at this laser, man. I'm just destroying stuff with this laser. It is freaking phenomenal. I absolutely love. The Sentinel multi-tool is one of the best multi-tools you can get early. There are other multi-tools like the staff and the Atlantid multi-tools that are really cool as well, but you have to go through a majority of the game before you can get those. This thing, we're the first couple hours of the game. We've only played, I think, for an hour and 20 minutes, and I already have one of the best multi-tools already. So good. So freaking good. All right. Multi-tool. There we go. Boom. So let's pop that in here, and let's go get our Sentinel ship. Now, you want to come here and get these ships because they are worth a lot. So if you're ship hunting or you're trying to make a lot of money, you want to get Sentinel ships because you can scrap them or you can trade them in and sell them. You trade them in for an expensive ship or scrap them and sell the pieces for a lot of money as well. So it's a very good way to get some really good money early on. But I'll show you an even better way to get a lot of money as well. Get down in here. And where is it at? Right there next to this awesome volcano. So there is a little bit of a work you have to do to claim a Sentinel ship, but it is nothing compared to some of the other ones. Like a living ship is a nightmare. Living ship is going to take you a week to do. This is only going to take us about 5 minutes. So once you have the dissonant spike located, that's the location of your ship. You can come over here and look at it, and this is our Sentinel ship. Now keep in mind, every Sentinel ship on this planet is going to look exactly like this. They always have the same model on the planet. So if you don't like this one, we're going to have to go find another corrupted planet because all of the other ones are going to look just like this. And I mean, this one's not really rowing my boat, not really exciting me about this. I mean, it's okay. It's a Sentinel ship, but But let's just say, hey, this is a cool one. This is the one you want, right? All you have to do is go into the Sentinel ship. You have to pull out the debris, put that away because this is all really valuable. And the one thing you want is the Highline brain right there. Take that from it. So now we need to keep that Highline brain, but it's hostile to me. It will not work with me because it knows that I'm a traveler I'm an anomaly. I'm not supposed to be in this universe, and so it doesn't want to work with me. I'm against the Sentinels. Always check this debris. It's always going to be debris right behind the ship because sometimes they have good stuff like that. Ooh, that's Pugnium. That's pretty decent. Not great, but decent. Sometimes you'll find really good stuff in that debris there, so always do that. But in order to soothe this brain, in order to make it calm down, we need to go and put it in a monolith. That way it can basically get tuned to our frequency. But before that, we need to get some radiant shards, these big crystals here. And that is a big reason why in the last episode, in the last video, we got an advanced mining beam. You need an advanced mining laser in order to get these crystals. There is no other way around it. You cannot punch it. You cannot shoot it with your ship. You can't do anything with it. You need an advanced laser in order to get these shards. That's not a radiant shard. So we're just looking around for all those big purple crystals. They're all over the place, but you know, we still gotta find them. Are they over here? Oh, right there, right behind me, right there. I ran away from one over there. Yeah, we're gonna need 3 of these crystals. And I only have 1 because the other crystal I got was actually Atlantidium, which is not what we want. So let's grab that. Oh my god, I need to get some upgrades for my jetpack because good lord, this is taking forever. All right, there's another crystal right here. So that's a radiant shard. This is just a living fragment. So if it has sentinels in it growing out of it, that's just a living fragment. It's not going to give you a radiant shard. That's another living fragment. There's going to be some down there. Let's go down here. Whoop. Oh god. So let's get one more. And I mean, technically you want to farm up as much as you can because Sentinel ships use these crystals as fuel. So you can always grab as much as you can. So now that we have our 3 crystals, we're going to need 3 resonators. So we're going to need the inverted mirror. Remember, we were looking for the echo chart in the last episode. Now we need what the other thing was, the inverted mirror. And that, luckily for us, that's more common. The echolocator chart is very rare, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. That's why you want to mark those harmonic camps because they're hard to find. But most of these resonators will have the inverted mirror in them. Oh man, taking too much damage here. So I don't want to get in there, so I'm gonna try to knock that out. Not doing any damage. I'm too far away. How far away am I? 185. That should be there. Is it behind this thing? Oh, there we go. Boom. So let's see. Hopefully I can knock this thing out and then get the resonator behind it. But I'm 185 away, so all the sentinels are not going to see me. I'm too far away, unless I shoot them, of course. If I shoot them, they'll know where it's coming from. Just like with the echolocator chart. And this is another reason why you want that sentinel mining beam. Look at this. You're going to run this thing all day. I destroyed it. What did I get? Man, where is this thing at? There it goes. Good lord, that took a while. All right, now let's destroy this thing. They don't know what's happening. They're just freaking out because they're like, what the heck? Something's attacking our resonator. Don't shoot the sentinels. It should be pretty close. Oh, no. Did I shoot a Sentinel? I think I shot a Sentinel. Oh, God. Wait a minute. Maybe. Oh, yeah. I think I am. Look at it. I got health bars down there. I think I'm shooting Sentinels. Uh-oh. Okay, we got one inverted mirror. So I believe we need 3, so we need to look for another one, which is over there. Let's grab that. Come on. Is it one resonant? Well, one inverted mirror? Let's look. I thought it was 3. Well, let's grab another one since we're here anyway. I think it's 3 and 3, but it might be one inverted mirror. Oh, they saw me because I shot them. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm almost here for the mirror. I got too greedy, guys. I got too greedy. That's what happens when you get greedy. All of a sudden, you get too close. You shoot a couple Sentinels, and now they know where you're at. Just let me have the inverted mirror, please. Oh, before you kill me. Before you kill me. All right. We're going to get brave. No. Give me this thing. There we go. Boom. Inverted mirror. Now we can go. So now let's head back home. We need to get away from the Sentinels because they won't update any objectives while you're in combat. If you're in combat, they're like, sorry, you're busy, so we'll come back later and tell you what's going on. All right. I think we're okay. Yep, we escaped the Sentinels. So now we're good to go. We have everything we need. We need to soothe the brain, though. So we have the items we need. So now we need to soothe the brain, which is going to mean we have to fly to a nearby monolith. Oh, my God. Well, let's do this. So I'm going to call on my ship because I'm too lazy. Let's make a metal plating here and then a launch fuel. Got all this junk in my suit here. So let's fire off the brain. It'll probe a nearby location. We're in the middle of a storm, so you won't be able to see it. It'll mark it, though, so we can go by the marking. So it's over there. So we need to go to that location, which is a monolith, to soothe the brain. And then we'll be able to claim our ship, which is awesome. And keep in mind, it marks both. So don't worry, like if you have to go somewhere or you're bored or you're busy or you need to quit the game, it'll keep both locations marked. So the ship is behind me. The ancient site is in front of me. Oh, somewhere in this storm that I have brewing. There it is, boom. So now let's just land here. Right on top of that. And because I have my my mission active, this is not going to act like a normal monolith. If you want it to be a normal monolith, you have to turn off your mission. So switch it over to that. And this will turn into a normal monolith. That way you can interact with it. But because we want to soothe the brain, make sure you have your mission highlighted. That way we know. Boom. That way it turns into the mission for my brain. This is an ancient site. Stirs as I approach the Highline brain. As long as you get this kind of conversation, you have to present the brain, you're good to go. Again, if you want extreme details, I have a walkthrough guide for beginners. This is just the tips. This is just kind of letting you know what to do and how to get the really good stuff. I'm not going into detail on all the lore and everything behind it, all the Sentinel stuff. But if you're interested, definitely go watch that beginner series guide, the walkthrough, because it's pretty freaking awesome. And some of the cool stuff that happens in the storyline, some of the lore in No Man's Sky is pretty awesome. All right, so we've soothed the brain. We'll have a brain that is soothed. You can see now it's instead of red, it's a purple or blue. So now we know we can go plant that into the Sentinel ship and we can claim it as our own. Heading down here, let's land. Let's implant the brain right here, the pilot interface. There you go. We need 3 radiant shards, 1 inverted mirror, and 1 harmonic brain. And now it's ours, and it's a B class. That's pretty awesome. That's a solid one. And this is all the Sentinel stuff. Now these upgrade, or these technologies upgrade just the same. So technically this is your pulse engine. So if you get pulse engine upgrades, you put them next to there. That's your warp drive. That's your shield. That's your weapon, your Sentinel cannon. These are all the same. They use the same upgrades as a normal ship. The big difference is Sentinel ships don't use the same fuel. So let's compare. And I'm going to claim it. I want this ship. This is mine, right? So like if you want to get in here and actually refuel, you'll notice it looks a little bit different, right? It uses regular warp cells just like your regular ship. But also you can use a radiant shard to do that. Same thing for your luminance engine, you know, your pulse engine. You can use shards or you can use pugnium. Now pugnium is going to be used for that. Let me do this. Now you'll only see this is my anti-gravity well. That's my launch thruster. But look at that. I cannot use launch fuel for a Sentinel ship. They do not use launch fuel. Even if you have it, you cannot use it here. So when you use Sentinel ships, just be aware that the fuel will change. You're not using uranium. You're not using launch fuel. You're using pugnium or radiant shards. Same thing for your luminance engine. So if I use this a little bit, let me show you. As it goes down, look at that. It uses tritium, but it also uses a radiant shard. That is why you want to farm up as many radiant shards as you can, because you can use it for all your fuel. All of your fuel is in there. Boom, you're good. So keep that in mind. Radiant shards, the big purple crystals, are very important if you're going to be using a Sentinel ship. So that's why you want to do that. So hopefully you guys like the video. It's a little bit shorter, but I feel like I want to keep these kind of short. So we totally have our Sentinel ship now, and we have a Sentinel multi-tool. In the next episode, I'm going to show you how to make a ton of money. That way you can buy all the upgrades. We're going to get a whole bunch of money and a whole bunch of nanites. That way we can get a ton of upgrades going. And then you'll be set as a beginner. You'll be ready to go and reach anything, you know, go conquer anything in No Man's Sky. But we will be covering that in the next episode. Hopefully you guys liked the video, and I will see you guys next time.